If you're watching this right now, this tarot message is for you. It is a universal message, so keep that in mind. And today I'm using what's called the horseshoe spread, which is a 7-card layout. So there's lots of detail here for you to get information about different aspects of your life. And you can put things together to see how it fits into the circumstances surrounding you right now and get some fresh perspectives. So let's get into it. So in the recent past, we have the Eight of Swords, okay? And the Eight of Swords, as the picture shows, picture speaks 1,000 words. I say this often in readings. You're feeling limited in some way, trapped. You feel between a rock and a hard place, as they say, like you can't escape. And it depends. Things may well be pressing down on you in quite a challenging way. But it's also, if you look at the picture, it's also saying that, I mean, if you look at it, this woman can easily, the character in the picture can easily, maybe not easily, but they can escape. They can escape. You can escape this, okay? So swords are the element of air, which represents thought, the mind, communication. So a lot of it is to do with, as the saying goes, change your consciousness and the world out there changes for you. Okay, so that's the recent past, and it's still shadowing into now, because currently in the present we have the Five of Cups. Okay, and the Five of Cups, again, as the picture shows, it's a card of feeling regret, feeling loss, feeling some disappointment in some way about something. So that's connected to the recent past. There's something that you regret that you wish you could change. And part of that is being able to process it, but also to look at it clearly and realize that you can't, what in the past can you not change. Sometimes there are some things you can change, maybe, a sincere apology to somebody, or a discussion, a heart-to-heart discussion can change things that maybe happened in the past. But generally, in most cases, it already happened, of course, so you can't change it. And just coming to acceptance with that, as well as processing the emotions, and you'll be able to eventually see the two cups that are still upright behind you. And that's what you're going through right now. But leading into that, into the near future, is the beautiful card, the Major Arcana, if you know what that is, the Fool card. And the Fool card, it is in its own category, really. It's numbered 0, or really no number. It's the card that travels around the tree of life, travels through the tarot deck in many different ways, and it represents your soul, the essence of you. And in this case, in the reading, what it's saying is to take a leap of faith. There's something brand new, some kind of brand new opportunity coming into your life soon, or some opportunity to have a brand new, fresh start with a clear slate. It does take a little bit of a leap of faith, as you can see in the picture, but essentially it's saying having a fresh start, and it's usually in a positive sense, okay? So that's something to look forward to. And the best approach, the card in the best approach position, the best way to approach things, okay, this is some advice coming through the cards, is the Empress. And the Empress is beauty. She's often associated with the planet Venus, and that's about beauty and art, okay? But the Empress is also associated with Mother Nature. In this picture, it's the beautiful, sensual side of Mother Nature, and growing things and fertility. So the analogy I often use with this card is like a pregnancy, even, where the mother has to go through all the different terms to finally be able to give birth. And even giving birth can be somewhat dangerous until it's actually happened. But in the meantime, you have to nurture and follow through and persevere with the various stages of growth. Okay, so nurturing all the way through. So this is saying whatever you're trying to accomplish needs to be nurtured and developed, and you have that creative energy at your disposal as well. This is a beautiful card that bodes well for being able to accomplish things that you want to accomplish, but you do need to persist in a sense of, it's a gentle persistence, so because it's the Empress, a divine feminine aspect of the divine feminine, and it's a gentle persistence but nurturing all the way through until you finally give birth. Okay, and the way that the environment that surrounds you, sort of the atmosphere that surrounds you, and even in some cases the way other people might be seeing you, is in that position we have the Hermit card. Now this is one of the most famous cards in tarot. Most people have seen this image somewhere. And this stands to taking a step back, okay? It's an atmosphere where you feel like things have slowed down and you don't have as much outward impact on events. Like, you can't seem to get things to move as much as you'd like. You can't seem to make things move forward as much as you would like. It feels like things are a little slower, but that's because it's time for you to step back and process. Okay, Virgo is associated with the sign, did I say Virgo? Anyway, the Hermit is associated with the astrology sign of Virgo. And Virgo is associated with the lower intestines, which digest and process and get into the granular detail of things. So it's about processing things, but you see in the image on the card as well, it's standing up on the mountain with your own light, not listening to other people's opinions. That's why you have to stand back like a hermit would and have that alone time so that you can hear your own voice. That's not what other people think you should do or have told you to do, that you can hear what you actually are trying to, your intuition or your inner knowing is trying to tell you. That's the light, okay? And taking a look at the big picture up on the mountain, looking down, looking at the bigger picture of things and processing things and taking that time for yourself to hear what you're really trying to say. It can also represent a teacher entering your life and somebody who's a teacher in some way. It could be in any field, not just something spiritual, and or you being a teacher in some way. And then the challenge for you to overcome, which actually is a really beautiful card, the Princess of Pentacles. In many decks, this will be called the Page of Pentacles, okay? Or the Page of Discs, whatever it is. It's the same basic archetype or stereotype card. And the Princess of Pentacles is starting something new, learning something new that has the potential for gain, monetary gain, or just gain because it's pentacles, it's earthly concerns, it's the earth. So it can help you, maybe skills, gaining some skills, learning something new, developing a new project, but it's at the beginning with the princess. It's just starting, okay? It could be anything from a sewing class to a cooking class even. It doesn't have to be a big overarching theme of your life kind of thing. It can just be, taking guitar lessons or something like that as well. Like, these kinds of things can fall under this category. And the outcome of all this energy, this beautiful line of energy as it flows, it makes perfect sense too. The Prince of Pentacles, it reinforces a lot of the meanings that have come through so far. And the Prince of Pentacles, as you can see, is movement. It's like the Knight in many tarot decks. Okay, the Prince of Pentacles is a movement, but it's slow and steady movement. It's rolling up your sleeves and doing the work, taking that one small action. It's an action card. You need to take action, but it's not hurried, rushed action. It's down-to-earth, grounded action, moving steadily toward your goal, okay, toward your destination where you want to get to. It's taking steady, consistent, grounded, reliable action. It can also represent somebody who is that way, who has those kinds of characteristics in your life. But because it's the outcome position here, it's more connected with the way the reading is influencing you and how your energy is available to you. So overall, it's a really beautiful line of, feeling like you have felt and are feeling limited and restricted in some way, and some emotional regret about perhaps some choices or some things that have happened. But there's a new opportunity coming in, and if you reflect, reflect on things and process things and really hear your own voice as best you can, nurturing everything through, being patient and taking that steady, grounded action. Perhaps it seems to be involved with something new that you might be learning as well. Okay, everything's going to really flow nicely. So that's the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in another video soon. The light in me sees the light in you.